So if you've been doing your research about Greenville, South Carolina, you've definitely probably looked at downtown. And our downtown has received a lot of awards over the years, like 30 most charming downtowns in the entire country, best places to retire to in the entire country, best waterfalls in the United States down there at Falls Park, and more. There's so much buzz around our small city of Greenville, South Carolina, and in this video, we're going to show you that downtown. We're going to take you on a walking tour of downtown Greenville, South Carolina, so that you can get an understanding of what you're going to see when you come to visit. Let's go. As always, my name is Sawyer, your friend in real estate here in Greenville, South Carolina. And it's our hope with this YouTube channel that it is your #1 resource for all the things that you need to know about your relocation to Greenville. And if you're thinking about relocating here, be sure to stick around to the end of the video to get my contact information and reach out directly to me so that we can chat about you getting to Greenville. And if you find this information helpful, please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comments. We'd love to meet you there in the comments. So we're going to start our walking tour in Noma Square, which is the top of North Main Street as you're going to the North Main community, just north of Main Street, obviously. And businesses that you can expect to see as we walk to One City Plaza would be Roost, right here behind me, Core 24, which is a super popular gym here, Mass General Store for all your outdoor needs, and more. So here we are on Coffee Street, which terminates into One City Plaza, right? So this was a super busy intersection during the week, and especially on the weekends. You have bars like Ink and Ivy and Vine right behind us. A super popular coffee shop is right here down the stairs. It's called Coffee Underground, and it's exactly as it sounds. It's a coffee shop underground, and connected to that is Alchemy Comedy Theater, which is an improv comedy theater that you have to go and check out when you're here in Greenville. Behind me is, like I said, One City Plaza, so you have the big Clemson building behind me. And they have graduate degree programs like MBAs, real estate development, masters in accounting. There's Methodical Coffee Shop as well. And the best burger in Greenville, in my opinion, is right there at Windy City Burger. And if you're in the mood for a cheeseburger, definitely got to go check out Windy City. So we just crossed over McBee, which formerly is pronounced MacBee. That was named after Vardry MacBee, who at one time was the majority landowner in Greenville. And on this corner and on this street, you'll have CVS right here on the corner. And then just beyond that would be Jimmy John's and Yeehaw Brewing Company, which if you want to go check out some football games on the weekends or March Madness in March, that's the place to go other than Charleston Sports Pub. So they have this big screen TV, lots of beers, lots of great food there. Definitely a great place to go check out on the weekends. Also on McBee, you have one of the grocery stores downtown, Publix, and you also have McBee Station Apartments, as well as Broadview, which is one of downtown's newest luxury condo developments that is walking distance to everything downtown. So sitting beside me is Joel Poinet, who was the Secretary of War from 1837 to 1841 and the U.S. Minister to Mexico. And when he came back from Mexico, he brought a flower now named the poinsettia. So halfway done, we're here at Court Square, where Sobeys, which is one of the more famous restaurants here in Greenville, is right behind me. Sobeys was one of the catalysts to Greenville becoming what it is today. So at one time, Main Street was a 4-lane road, and the City Council decided to siphon off those exterior lanes and make them parking spaces. And when they did that, that started to bring businesses downtown. Sobeys was one of the first businesses that came downtown. During that time, 20 years ago, you did not go past the bridge down here below me. And also the Westin Poinet behind you, which is one of the more famous hotels here in Greenville, was a condemned building and a squatter house. And now it is what it is today. So Greenville has certainly changed in the last 20 years. So let's keep walking. So here we are where Broad Street intersects with Main Street, making our way toward Falls Park. But before we get there, we got to stop by Camperdown and the Peace Center to my left. So the Peace Center hosts a number of events, Broadway plays, concerts every year, brings a lot of people in from out of town, and it's a great theater event space. And Camperdown's the new face of Greenville. So there's a quality hotel there, there's apartments there, there's luxury condos at the top of this tower behind me. And there's also businesses like Group Therapy, Insomnia Cookies, and there's a lot of workspace, office space, retail, and other commercial space there as well. And Paloma is a great place to get a drink. If you come into town one weekend, come and sing. So here we are in Falls Park, atop of Liberty Bridge, which was one of the large catalysts to transforming Greenville into what it is today. Falls Park has been named one of the most popular and best parks in the entire country. And right behind me is Reedy Falls. And then right here to my left is the brand new Grand Bohemian Hotel, which has a ton of craze all around Greenville. Out there beyond the falls, you can see Camperdown Project, which we were just at. And then as you follow the river through the park, you go to Cancer Survivors Park, and the Swamp Rabbit Trail actually comes down from Travelers Rest into Greenville, rolls through Falls Park, and goes down into Conisty Nature Preserve below town. So on Main Street, right beside the park, you have places like Gianna, which is a great Italian restaurant here in Greenville. You have Lululemon, and you have Hall's Chop House, which has one of the best steaks in the area as well. So now we're just outside of Falls Park, and behind me, as you turn up around Main Street, you're going to enter into what's called the West End District. In addition to the Greenville Drive Stadium, you have Mac's Speed Shop, which is a great place to grab a craft beer and have some chicken wings. On Main Street, you have the Bellwether right beside the Greenville Drive Stadium, which is a new bar and new restaurant. That's a great place to go right before the baseball game. And you also have Foxcroft Wine Company, which is a great place to enjoy your evening, eating some food, drinking some wine. Another great place to check out in the West End would be the South Carolina Children's Theater. And right across the street from that is Gather Greenville, a great place to grab some lunch when you're here in town. So there you have it, a walk-in tour of downtown Greenville, South Carolina. And when you visit here, hopefully you'll have a little bit better understanding of where you are, where things are, and things to do as you're walking downtown. And if you are thinking about relocating to our area of Greenville, please reach out to me at my email below or my number below. I would love to chat with you about our great city. Thanks so much, everybody.